Eric Swalwell wasn't letting Kristi Noem off the hook, no matter how many times she dodged the question. With Trump pushing a clearly doctored photo, Swalwell pressed again and again. Was it fake or not? What unfolded was one of the most uncomfortable grillings you'll see in Congress.
His time has expired. I now recognize Mr. Swalwell for 5 minutes of questioning.
Thank you, Madam Secretary. You have an important job. I think you have one of the most important jobs in the cabinet. Thank you for doing it. I want you to have credibility and be taken seriously as you do the job. And so I want to put to rest this question about Mr. Garcia and this photo that the president posted on April 21. Madam Secretary, you agree that the letters MS and the number 13 in Times Roman numeral font, that they are doctored on this photo, right?
Congressman Abrego Garcia.
No, I'm just asking about this photo.
It wasn't based off of tattoos. It was based off an entire case.
And I'll accept that
case against him.
for the purpose of this question. You agree, though, that this is doctored. Is that right?
The same protocols that are
Madam
applied
Secretary,
to every
I want you to have
individual with
credibility,
law
and
enforcement.
I want you to be taken seriously. Is this doctored or is it not
Sir,
doctored?
I am taken quite seriously
Is it
because
doctored
I
or
approach my
not
job
doctored?
with the importance that the president has given me to do
I understand.
my job.
Is it doctored or not
One thing
doctored?
that's important to remember is that every single time a case is built,
Madam
against
Secretary, I have a
individuals,
7-year-old,
the
a
same
6-year-old, and a
protocols.
3-year-old. I have a bullshit detector. I'm just asking you, is this doctored or not doctored?
Sir, the protocols in the case built against
Can you
Abrego
answer the
Garcia
question?
were exactly the same.
Madam Secretary,
I don't have
you're-
any knowledge as to that photo you're pointing to.
Okay, can you
I
take
don't,
her,
sir.
can you show her the photo? Walk her the photo down there. No, that one. Please take a look at this photo. It was tweeted by the president on April 21. It's been hanging out there for about a month.
So what is your point?
My question is, the numbers and the letter, MS-13, could you look at the photo, please? It's right in front of
Are
you.
you saying Abrego Garcia is not a wife
No,
beater?
no, ma'am.
That he's not a criminal,
Ma'am,
he's not a human trafficker, and he's not a member of MS-13?
You vouched for Mr. Garcia when
You're
your team
vouching for
said,
a man
ma'am, you
that is
vouched
a
for him when
known
you said he was
violent
mistakenly deported.
Sir,
I didn't vouch for him.
I did not say
In that
He
photo,
should have been deported, absolutely.
It's so
There was
telling
never
that
a
you
mistake
won't look
to
at the
deport him,
photo.
And we will not be bringing
Was
him back
it
to this
doctored or
country.
not?
In staying here, if
Can you
he
look
comes
to
back
your
the
right
country, he
at
would
the
be
photo in
leaving
front
right
of you?
away.
Madam Secretary, can you look to the right at the photo in front of you?
I have seen this
Okay.
photo as you held it behind your head.
Thank you. And the letters MS and the numbers 13, are those
Is this your
doctored or
entire
not?
testimony today is on a doctored photo? You don't want to talk about the facts?
Okay,
The
so
importance of our national security?
You acknowledge it was
Do
doctored.
to make sure that the United States is protected?
Madam Secretary,
from
this is not a
violent
hard question.
criminals?
Are those doctored or not?
Sir,
Is that actually on his hand or not?
This is unbelievable to me that you're focused.
It's
on
unbelievable
a
to me
photo
that you can't
think-
look at the photo and tell the
I
American
looked at
people.
the photo, but I don't have any knowledge as to this photo.
Okay, so it's been hanging out there for 4 weeks. You are one of the chief law enforcement officials in the country. What have you done to investigate whether the president misrepresented the reason that that person has been detained?
Sir,
have
we
you
spend our
done
time-
anything to try and figure out whether that was doctored or not?
The mission of the Department of Homeland Security is to secure our nation and to make sure that we're out there going after those that are the worst of the worst, the criminals, the bad actors. Abrego Garcia.
So the answer is
a
you've done
known
nothing to
terrorist,
correct the
member
president.
of MS-13, a wife beater and a human trafficker that should never have been in this country to begin with.
So, Madam Secretary, thank you, Mr. Burnett. 2 weeks ago, your agency deported a 4-year-old American citizen in a stage 4 cancer battle. What are you doing to get him back to the country so he can get his treatment?
Congressman, this mother wished to keep her family together and to take her child with her. So as every single person is given the opportunity to, medical care is given throughout the process.
so it sounds like
and for this
nothing.
child, medical care was confirmed in their home country so that it would continue, and those treatments and whatever needs were needed to be had into the future were confirmed to be provided there before.
That child's home country is the United States. Do you believe you have a right to deport a U.S. citizen?
That mother chose to keep her family together, and that is what President Trump is focused on.
That's
making
not the
sure
facts of the case.
that- yes, it is the facts.
Madam
This
Secretary,
mother
moving on,
confirmed that she wanted to
do
keep
you
her
have a
child
right?
with her, and our families and parents are given that ability to keep their children with them when they return to their home countries.
Madam Secretary, do you have a right to deport a U.S. citizen?
No, we do not deport U.S. citizens and have not deported U.S. citizens.
Except the 4-year-old that we just
No,
referenced.
that mother chose to keep her child with her, and that is her prerogative, and the law was followed in allowing her the opportunity to do that.
So, Madam Secretary, I'm a former prosecutor. I have put people away for life sentences who are gang members. I don't need to wear costumes to show how tough I am. What makes me different from you is when I put those individuals away, I did it with the weight of the law behind me. And I yield back.
Mr. Chairman.
Gentleman yields.
I ask unanimous consent to enter an article from Fox 45 that states documents reveal a second protective order filed by the
Eric Swalwell's questioning of Kristi Noem was about far more than a single photo. What viewers just witnessed was a congressman exposing the dangerous game of propaganda that has become normalized under Trump's leadership. Swalwell wasn't simply nitpicking at details on a picture, he was driving at the heart of credibility. If the President of the United States is willing to circulate a doctored image, and if his top officials are either unwilling or unable to call that out, then what does that say about the integrity of our government? Swalwell understood the stakes. The photo in question was used to paint Abrego Garcia as a dangerous MS-13 gang member, complete with added tattoos to make the case seem airtight. Whether Garcia is guilty of other crimes or not was not the issue at hand. The issue was honesty. When the government starts doctoring evidence or refusing to admit when it has been doctored, democracy begins to slide into authoritarianism. Because in a democracy, facts matter, truth matters. And if leaders refuse to acknowledge reality, then the entire system loses legitimacy. This is why Swalwell's persistence was so important. He kept pressing again and again because the refusal to answer spoke volumes. Noem dodged, deflected, and hid behind empty talking points, but she couldn't bring herself to say the obvious. The photo was fake. And here's why that matters for the American people. If officials can misrepresent one man with a manipulated picture, they can misrepresent anyone. They can create villains, amplify fear, and weaponize lies to justify their policies. That's not law and order. That's political theater at the expense of truth. Swalwell also brought a human touch into the exchange. He mentioned his young children, highlighting that this isn't some abstract debate about evidence or legal procedure. It's about what kind of example our leaders set for the next generation. Do we want to raise our kids in a country where facts are disposable and propaganda replaces reality? Or do we want them to grow up in a democracy that values truth, accountability, and justice? This moment was about far more than just Swalwell versus Noem. It was about the direction of America. Do we accept a government that bends reality to fit its agenda? Or do we stand firm in demanding honesty from those in power? The refusal to answer a simple yes or no question told us all we need to know about how far the Trump-Noem brand of politics has strayed from integrity. If you found this exchange as alarming as I did, then you know why conversations like this matter. At Left Lens, we don't just replay the clips. You come here to get the context, the background, and the bigger picture that connects the dots. Because democracy doesn't defend itself. We have to stay informed, engaged, and ready to call out corruption when we see it. So if you believe in holding leaders accountable, make sure you're subscribed to Left Lens and share this video with someone who needs to see how propaganda is being challenged in real time. Together, we can keep shining a light on the truth.